Hello everybody, and welcome to another live stream on the Nitsedge Nobel Twitch channel. My name is Nitsedge, and today we're going to be playing some Mario Maker 2 as a sort of test for our new system. That squirrel's acting quite funky, if I do say so myself. I'm just going to move the mic in a little bit closer. Alright. These streams always start off a little bit rough, since I don't have a proper studio for streaming in. So it's all a little bit hodgepodge. Alright, and we're gonna just quickly test out chat to make sure it works. Or a masked wolf? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Hello. There aren't commands. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I hope things are working well. If you can hear me... Oh, so... Technically not, because, I don't subscribe to the idea of, closed species. But it is heavily Protogen inspired. Alright, so, it's actually a shark. The entire model is actually a shark. So that's your course. Alright, so, I will TMG WFC RDF. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So, this is you, correct? Play the soup level. Mario's bug-free soup, I'm gonna guess. It's a troll level. Alright. So, yeah, for me, so, Protogens have a lot of lore and whatnot behind them, and so, I'm gonna kind of chit-chat while I play. So, Protogens have a lot of lore and story stuff behind them, and, I don't subscribe to all of that. Plus, I couldn't be a shark if I wanted to as a Protogen. So, because they have rules about having to be a mammal and whatnot, so I pretty much opt out of all of that. Because I think it's a little bit ridiculous. So, yeah. Well, plus, the big thing that I really like about the Protogens is the sort of screen face, which isn't a... Oh, god damn it. Which isn't a remotely new design thing. Science fiction... Yeah, Protogens are cool. But, science fiction has had, like, screen-faced creatures for, like, a number of years. It's nothing new to Protogens. And so I've essentially sort of aped that screen face look, and nothing else. If you'll notice, I don't have the big, I don't know what you'd call them, but, Megaman has them on his helmet, those sort of ear-muffy things that sci-fi character robots get. And I don't have the rear fins, which are common on, Gundams and, stuff like that. I also don't have any other cybernetic bits, so it's just a screen face. Yeah, so it doesn't have any of those. It really is just no different than, like, a screen face that you sometimes see in other science fictions. So it's not, it's also not like some slave species that's been bred for any particular purpose. It's just an robot boy Who is Anne Shark? Yeah, they are kind of Lego-like. Yeah. Oh, the P-switch is you. Okay. I wasn't sure if the P-switch was integral or not. I had kind of assumed it was necessary for like wall jumping. Like I'd spawn the little bricks and I'd have to use them as part of like the wall jump. So thanks for letting me know. Shit. Okay. Well, good to know that I at least thought of a creative use for it, even if it was not the intended use. This level really is a troll. Throw it behind me. Okay. Okay. This is kind of a test stream because I'm trying out a new background and a new PNG model, and I'm back onto Streamlabs. Oh, well, thank you, and thank you for, I think you followed, and I think my thing is broken. Oh, thank you. I did it myself with some templates that I bought a number of years ago from Orange Clockworks. They're free now, but they used to be a paid thing, and I got them when they were. I only recently got a computer capable of working with Photoshop files, because for literal years I've had a 17-year-old Mac, and that's what you're watching me stream from, so I used them to make it, but it's just a bunch of pre-made assets, and I did a lot of tinkering, and one thing it doesn't have is the screen face. So it took me about like a couple of hours to get it all put together. Yeah. I think this is a really common way for people to die in this one. Shit. I think my little pop-up event monitor isn't working. But just hold right long. Okay. I'm assuming you mean instead of running, just hold right. Like run and hold right. Crap, I forgot. I'm using a new controller, and it's kind of messing me up a little bit. I'm guessing I wasn't supposed to go up there. By right trigger, I'm assuming you mean ZR. Okay. I feel like you were lying to me about the P-switch being useless. Shit. I feel like this level is made to just be evil. Can't even bring it. Okay. Question, is my chat box working? I can't see if my chat box is working. Like, I can see chat, but I'm not sure if the one as part of stream is working. For a VOD later on. It works. Okay, it's that mid-size box there on the side. It's supposed to have chat messages in it. Okay. On my end, it doesn't look like it's working, but I'm also sitting 10 feet away from it. So maybe it's working and I can't see it. How did I come up with your name? So it's actually a very old nickname that I got from my 5th grade teacher. The Nobel part is named after the Gundam I happened to be working on at the time I started my channel, which was the Nobel Gundam. So I was building one of them. So it's named after an old nickname and the Gundam I was working on at the time. Which is kind of funny because the reason I was working on it was because in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, my friend traded me the I want to say Iron Valiant. It's the thank you. It's the robot Gardevoir slash Gallade, and he called it Nobel after the Nobel Gundam. And I thought, oh, that'd be neat. I'm going to build a Nobel Gundam and paint it up like that. And I still haven't painted the damn thing. I mean, part of it is that it's just too damn cold to go out and prime the parts. But, okay, yeah, it's just too damn cold to go outside and prime the parts. So, I still haven't painted it. And I bought it back in November. Because we beat the game inside of 2 weeks. Because, well, I was sick with bronchitis. And so I was just staying inside, and we were just hanging out on streams, and I was using one of those text-to-speech apps, because I was like, I had lost my voice completely. I just hated everything, so yeah, I put over 100 hours in the game before it had even been out for a month, because it was literally my only new game at the time. With the DLC coming out, I'm planning on doing a Nuzlocke-inspired challenge. um, with my copy of of Violet, I should say. Also, this level is really trolly. Oh, you also played Scarlet. Nice. Did you get the new event Pokemon that came out, or no? Oh, God, it gets quote-unquote good. I said, oh God, it gets quote-unquote good. Because you said you haven't even gotten to the good parts yet. And I'm like, oh my God, it gets good? This isn't good enough? The Pokemon thing? Oh, so I was sick with bronchitis. And so I put like over 100 hours on the game, within the first 2 weeks of it being out. And with the new DLC coming out, I'm thinking about taking my copy of Scarlet and playing the DLC as a Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'd already I beat it in 40 hours, but I played it for over 100 hours in the first week. I completed the Pokédex. Sorry, within the first 2 weeks. I completed the Pokédex. I went through all of Area 0. I did literally everything. So at this, Dandoza and Lucario is my favorite. So, personally, I gotta give my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time to Squirtle. Squirtle was my first Pokemon. Yeah, completing the Pokédex is difficult. Especially when you've only got a couple left. I made a lot of use of the resources where you can, like online, where you can find out where the Pokemon are. Shit. Oh, I found it fun. Mind you, I found it fun. Mind you, I also had bronchitis at the time, so maybe my barometer for what was enjoyable is a little bit less well defined. You know, I keep dying. I wonder if there's a way to not die. Oh, gee. Yeah. Yeah, so my favorite Pokemon's gotta go to Squirtle. Yeah, I see the thing about the shiny. Yeah, that genuinely is rough. It's got to go to Squirtle, and that's why I always pick Water Starter. And honestly, this go round, I'm quite happy with my my choice to go with Water. We'll discover in the next episode of How Not to Die. Well, I mean, there's always the other show. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Not sure if anyone but me remembers that game. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I I've been told that I've got a fairly decent range. Uh, One I really like is far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away at break of day to find a long forgotten gold. I find that I'm a little bit easier. It's actually easier to yeah, I generally prefer to sing with lower voice. Part of it is that I went through a period where my voice would crack. I think most people do, especially in their teen years. But yeah, my voice would crack quite a bit. So I started singing more in a lower register, and yeah, so it could be a number of things. My voice will crack if I try and go high too fast. It goes from sounding like this, and I can slowly work up to this. But if I just go, hey, hello, it just sounds all like this, which is like garbled nonsense. So I've got to sort of work my way up to the higher registers, whereas I can drop immediately into a low register.
I can also do duck, duck, claw. I'll get you, gadget.
One thing I did learn when I was in high school also is
I can do a good Elmo. And I don't know why, but I can do it fairly well. Oh, Elmo wants to play.
when you get off the conveyor belt, hold left. Okay.
Have you never watched 1980s cartoons? Because this is the voice of Duck, Duck, Claw.
Well, I'm sorry to have scared you, but yeah, it's just me doing.
Duck, Duck, Claw.
Okay, so I can explain how to do a Dr. Claw. First, you have to drop your voice down to sound a bit like this. And you have to sort of let your one cheek go a little bit limp as opposed to controlling it, and that gets to sort of echo right.
And then you have to voice every single syllable.
So, in linguistics, there's voiced versus unvoiced. So, if you lean your neck back and put your fingers up against your Adam's apple and say, like, the snake went south, you'll find that it doesn't vibrate a huge amount. Whereas if you say, zoinks, zoinks, Xander, it'll vibrate a bit more because it's voiced. And essentially what you're doing is loudly voicing everything, and it gets this sort of
Duck, duck, claw.
in combination with everything else. It gets this sort of menacey sound. Yeah, zoinks, scoobs. Actually, speaking of the guy who voiced Fred in Scooby-Doo, Frank Walker, or Frank Welker, also voiced Soundwave, Megatron, and
Duck, duck, claw.
he also did the Cave of Wonders in the original Aladdin. Hey, welcome, new guy. Welcome, Fred. Fired? Hello, welcome. shit. Fuck, that scared the hell out of me. Oh, fuck. Okay, someone has sent a link. Hi, we're playing some Mario Maker, and I got the shit scared out of me by an alarm clock. You'll find that it doesn't vibrate a huge amount, whereas if you say... okay, you've just clipped me. Okay. I hope that echo isn't too bad on replay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so, for the new person who joined, I can do a Dr. Claw impression. So, new person, be prepared. You're about to hear Dr. Claw.
I'll get you, Gadget. I am Dr. Claw. Well, shit. I died on a spike.
So, again, I'm super sorry about that alarm clock. It made me jump out of my seat. I can only imagine you guys at home being entirely unprepared for sudden alarm clock. So, then, shit. Plague Doctor laugh. I've not heard the Plague Doctor laugh. Oh, the alarm clock wasn't loud? Okay. For me, it was quite loud. Mind you, my mic is on the opposite side of me to the alarm clock, and the side of my headphones that's off is facing the alarm clock, so it literally made me jump out of my seat. So it may have sounded quite loud to me, but not as loud to you guys, and I understand that. Yeah, it scared the crap out of me. Plague Doctor. Okay, what's the Plague Doctor a skin for? Oh, yeah, I know Dead by Daylight. Shit. Yeah, I know about Dead by Daylight. I've never actually played it, though. Okay. I can see why this is labeled as a troll level. I really hope no one encountered it while this level while playing Endless Mario, because that would just be cruel. Okay. Yeah, getting this level in Endless Mario would just be cruel. Well, it's not that it sucks, it's that it's brutal, and in Endless Mario, it would just grind through lives. Oh, I get it. Troll levels are fun to build as well, so... They're a lot like puzzle levels, I find. Except a troll level is designed to, you know, troll you, whereas a puzzle level is designed to be more of a brain teaser. It's sort of like Kaizo, but meets puzzle level, if that makes sense. By better, do you mean crueler? Funnier and easier. Okay. One thing I'd recommend as maybe an update to the level is when you get past this section, have like a checkpoint. I think it would keep it difficult, but make it feel a little bit less evil. This is the downside of going back to a normal controller after having used an arcade stick, is yeah, so I'm really quickly gonna change my controller here, because I'm used to an arcade stick now, which has many more buttons on it. And I'm gonna grab my arcade stick again. And shit. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, 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 fast. I don't remember any more of the theme song. Yeah, the nice thing about the arcade stick is that you can use more of your hand. It's a little bit more like a keyboard, which increases your dexterity a little bit. Not a huge amount. Okay, so there is a checkpoint. Maybe don't call the checkpoint CP, though. That sort of has another meaning. Silence moment. uh, yeah, that. Yeah, so maybe let's not use the acronym checkpoint. I guess, but you gotta take into account that there are some weirdos out there who... they'll still, you know... Oh, well, thank you. It's kind of like how in Splatoon people say, oh, CP for catalog points. And it's like, maybe don't use that acronym, it has another meaning. It's like, like, Nintendo's a fairly kid-oriented brand. Well, they're a family-oriented brand, but... family sort of comes with the assumption of kids. Yeah, creepypasta as well. This level is brutal. I've gone through the same section so many times and died so many different ways. God damn it. Those spikes, they keep getting me. Because I think I'm safe, and then, oh, no, I'm not. Rage. Rage won't help. I feel like I've walked into a trap. Shit, walking into the side of that thing kills you? No, progress has not been made. I'm still back here. I felt like I was walking into a trap. You see a door surrounded by death things, and one of these, I'm like, nah, there's gotta be some secret troll way out. I clearly can't be in the right spot. Just tell me if I went through the door, would it have actually killed me? Or is that where the checkpoint was? Also, you're by? Yes, I am by. Hello, welcome. Hello, Marble. Okay, so the door was good. So I didn't even make the right choice. And just fail on the execution. Oh, nice. Gay is good. So is bi. So is lesbian. And straight. And pan and arrow and ace and all of those. All is good. I was too damn cautious and it got me killed again. Yes, all of the sexualities are good. Oh, I'm doing alright. I've just been on this level for about as long as I've been live, which is about 40-ish minutes, maybe 50-ish minutes. So I'm starting to go a little bit stir-crazy. Damn it! Please tell me another mushroom comes by. See if resetting the room helps. You bastard. This is evil. There aren't any bots, so I will just make that the next level I play. You built a troll level! You can't, expect me to feel safe standing in one spot when the entire level is built to kill you for standing still! That's not my fault for not trusting it! You built a level that does not foster trust. Pow block was essential, wasn't it? God fucking damn it. You're an evil, sick, bad man. This level is evil and sick and bad. Very, very bad. You being bad, you mean evil. Stand on the edge and hold Y. Okay. I keep doing this thing where I die. It's not very productive. The fuck happened there? This is as glitchy as all fuck level. By the way, how the fuck can I slide through that block? That doesn't make sense. I feel like this level relies on a lot of patched glitches. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how I'm supposed to actually progress. This seems like some fucking bullshit. This seems like a level that would be like built in like a beta version of a Mario game. As some developers seeing how cruel they can be. Okay, by jump and spin, do you mean this? This? Then the fuck is a jump and spin? So that. Okay. Fuck this, I quit. Give it a like, but I fucking quit. What do you mean, no? It's flipping 3 out of 11,000. 3 out of 11,000 people have beat it. This is, yeah, 3 out of 1100, sorry, 1100. This is not a passable course. I wish this was like Mario Maker 2 where I could download it and pick it apart to understand how this evil works. No, you can't. You can't anymore. You can't pull a downloaded level into the editor. Okay, someone said... Alright. R... M... 0... N... Y... 2... 8OG. No, not really. The level was so bloody evil. Like... so evil. Alright, I will take a look at those after. This is much more my speed of level. I'm not great at Mario, but you know. I believe that is a squirrel in heat. Which is frankly the only way it'll stay warm this summer. Or this winter. I'm not gonna play it again, and you can't make me play it again. What's my Discord? I don't really feel like putting my Discord out publicly, personally. And I have not gotten a server set up yet for it. That was a good level. I'm gonna go in quickly and I'm gonna like it. Because that was a good level. Alright, I'll send you my Discord. Alright, I've whispered you my Discord. Alright. So, I'm liking that level because it was a good level. It wasn't evil. Alright, and so the next level to play is W 5 8 X 1 Q X 0 H. Yeah, that's what I like is this has a 0 out of 24 clear rate. I'm giving it 1 chance. Unless it seems like... Yeah, the flipping wind tunnels are fucking bullshit. I'll give it another chance. But in my opinion, wind tunnels are bullshit. They essentially give baddies, like, places where you can't get at them. I think Nintendo adding them with the mechanics that they did was a mistake. Because they give enemies a massive advantage and give players a massive disadvantage. Alright, I'm giving this the last... Yeah, I'm gonna just quickly see. I find some BS way around this. Okay, I found a 1-up. That'd be helpful if I got this in 100 Mario Challenge. Sorry, I remember when 100 Mario Challenge was a thing, now it's Endless Mario Challenge, which really is just, oh, none of these give you fire flowers? Oh shit. Was kind of banking on one of them dumping out a fire flower, so I could cheese it. Alright, this is the last attempt. And I mean this, actually, this is the last attempt. If I can't even beat this guy, like... I'm gonna give it a like, but it's... There's a reason there's no clears on it. It's because he's evil. People have sent me evil. Alright, next one. T. M. G. W. F. C. R. D. F. Okay, we're gonna try this. Okay, here's the thing. I know you say it's a skill issue, but I also think it's a difference in scope. I sit down to play Mario for, like, casual levels, like, this feels more like the scope of level that, like, just by the offset of it, like, even though I know I've already died, this feels more like how I play Mario games. Shit. Like, for example, my favorite Mario game is Mario 3, because it, I feel, has the best gameplay and level design and stuff like that. I don't go in looking for a super hard, grindy level. I go in looking for something that's fairly fun and relaxing. I know, I'm just saying what I usually come for, and Mario is more like that. There's a reason Mario games aren't considered particularly hard. You know, they're no Celeste. Which, by the way, is a game I have beaten. Don't go making something special for me. Just make the sorts of Mario Maker level courses that you do. See, I didn't beat it 100%. I finished all of the levels, but I only did one B-side. I've played all the in-game levels, but like I only did one of the B-sides, and I thought it was a fun challenge. But most of the time when I sit down to play video games, it's more meant to be a thing while I relax. You know. Though I do get half the fun of making a stupid hard level is making a streamer suffer through playing it. Yeah, that's pretty intense. More than I did for Celeste. You know, I don't tend to 100% games. I tend to, like, either reach the end credits or... Well, that would be... If you want to do that, I would play it. Just stuff that feels more like an actual Mario level. Like, I know people love Kaizo, but that's not really a thing for me, personally. All right. Well, if you want to do it, then go right ahead. Like, deaths like this feel more like skill issues than trolley levels where you have to be like pixel perfect. And personally, I've never got the appeal of a boss rush. I don't know why. I don't know what you mean by I'm such a vibe. I don't understand the youths and their slang. Personally, I'm still getting used to jive turkey. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I don't even think I have enough followers for Twitch to actually let subs be a thing. Oh, thank goodness, a power-up. Okay. I've heard my little sister say people are a vibe or a mood, and I seriously do not know what it means. I'm right on that in-between of being Gen Z and being a millennial, and I honestly feel a lot more kinship with millennials, because I don't understand what Gen Z is up to either. I feel like I've made a terrible mistake. I suddenly do not feel that way anymore.
Phew, made it.
Okay, alright. So then I will take that as a compliment, and I actually really like that level. I really like that level. Alright, so we had another submitted level, G11 NW8 S1G. Alright, so let's play that now. G11 NW8 S1G. Alright, well, if I'll go for another 15 minutes, so we'll go for an hour and 45 minutes, and then I think I will end the stream. But I'm glad to have earned a follow. The fuck did that come from? Jesus Christ. The fuck? Why the fuck am I teleporting? I'm half curious what the fuck this thing's clear weight grade is. Need to hold the bomb? Percent. I frankly don't even know how I deployed it. I know I pressed a button, and that made the bomb come out. I don't know. Troll levels are not a thing for me, because they're essentially bastard puzzle levels. Alright, so... face the other... I don't know. T, M... G... W, F... C... R, D, F. I think the troll levels break a fundamental rule of game design, personally. So, in my mind, a fundamental... So, in my mind, troll levels break a fundamental rule of game design, which is, so there are a bunch of fundamental principles in game design, and, one of the big ones is that you never want to, essentially have a player so stumped that they either need to turn to a guide, or they have to have someone explain what to do to them in a level. And I feel like lots of troll levels do that. Essentially, the more you force a player to rely on, like, third-party tools to, like, understand what to do. Like, for example, E.T. is a game that can be beaten if you know what you're doing, and you use guides, and stuff like that. However, that doesn't mean that it's a good game because it can be beaten. Like, for one, it's notorious as being the worst game of all time. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is collect every coin. I missed one. I didn't see any that I missed, but, you know. I'll take your word for it and give it another go. But I was pretty sure that I got them all. Shit. No, I'll give it another go. I thought I got them all, but if I missed one, then I'll... Oh, piss. Yes, we are taking level requests, though we're only gonna go for another 15 minutes. So, throw your level requests in now. Well, I'm sure there'll be other streams. There's definitely going to be one tonight. Whether or not it'll be Mario Maker is another thing, but you know. Maybe I'll be streaming some Splatoon 3 or some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet where viewers can hop in or what, I'm not sure, but you know. Something will be going on tonight. What time is it for me? It's about, it's 11 a.m. This was really meant to be like a test stream where I just messed about in Mario Maker and, you know, turned requests on for any viewers who joined, but, you know, it actually turned out to be a fun thing. Yeah, just post it in the chat, though don't do, bang ad, or, not bang, but, exclamation point. I've picked up on using bang for commands because, in programming, you don't have an exclamation point, you have bang, but, in just normal text, it is just exclamation point. Yeah, so just drop your level request in the chat. No, no bang ad. Just put it in, and I'll play it next. Ah, thank you for, I'm going to assume following, because it doesn't actually tell me what you did, because I'm 10 feet away from my stream monitor. And, it doesn't pop up in the, moderator chat. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it on this, on trying to run this one. It is actually, though, a really good level. I'll definitely, give it a download here. This is the kind of thing where I definitely want to come back and give it a go. Alright, so let's try this. W, C, K, T6J, T6J, GHF. I got that right. WCK, T6J, GHF. Alright. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, that didn't go so well my first run. Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, I'm quite happy to do this. Yeah. Sometime coming up. All right. So far, it actually looks really good. I've gotten a little bit gun shy because I've been playing a lot of trolley levels today, but playing a more conventional level like this actually feels really good. One thing I will maybe suggest right away is that unless you have those big pound spikes as an intentional trap, to get people who are a little bit overshooty on their jumps, it might be good to maybe recess them a little bit more. Even just like a little block, because if you see, I keep hitting it right at the zenith or the apex of the jump. Yeah, a power-up would be nice. One thing is maybe switching this jump up to a slope. I'm not sure if it could be done, but so far it actually feels really well built for a first level. With all the criticism of level I'm throwing around, I should maybe show off some of the levels I did, so it can be seen how just crappy I am when it comes to this stuff, but the scroll lock in place. That's fair, actually, yeah. It does feel really polished with the scroll lock. What you could do, maybe, if you wanted to... Oh, okay. I keep forgetting spin jump is a feature in Mario World. Yeah, one thing I will say is if you wanted to retain the scroll lock, one thing you might be able to do is actually drop down the level of the, I want to say D blocks, because that's what they look like to me, is they look like the letter D. Is you could lower the level of the D blocks. Though actually that would put them right in the lava. So maybe maybe that's not the best solution. But it's a really good level. I think you should be quite proud of it. My first level is nowhere near as good as this. It's got a really good sense of momentum, is one thing I'll say, and that's something that I really appreciate in platformers, is that good sense of momentum. There are a lot of platformers where they do that momentum poorly, and it doesn't feel good, but this, I think, nails it. Yeah, checkpoints are good, so I'm glad there is one. Yeah, one thing I will say about the, excuse me, about the momentum in the level is that there is, that fireball thing really does act as a kill for the momentum. Now, I'm not sure if what's beyond it is the puzzle section, in which case the slowdown would be really quite fitting. But if it's not, then the momentum slowdown, I feel, is a bit suboptimal. So if the puzzle section is right after, then that's actually a really good place to put it, because it acts as a natural speed bump. Puzzles immediately after? Okay, so then you have built a natural speed bump for it. one thing I might suggest as a change is to take out the big hammer bro, and maybe replace him with a red Koopa, simply because he's a fairly big obstacle, but it encourages the player to rush to either get over him or to get onto him before it can throw the hammer. Anyway, when right after it is a fairly slow section, you'd maybe want an enemy that encourages maybe a little bit more of a slowdown. Yeah, I'll accept the friend request after the stream. So I know we've technically gone over time, but I'm gonna beat this level because it's really cool. However, really quickly, I'm gonna plug my social media here. You can follow me over on YouTube. Subscribe to me over on YouTube at @nitsudge_nobel. Currently working on a series of videos about video games. It's all in the works. It hasn't come out yet. Oh, it's not cringy. You can go to the YouTube. I'm working on a series about video game design and the importance of video games. But I'm also going to be uploading streams as VODs there, so you can watch them and you can see some of my older, cringier videos. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's got a different profile picture right now, just because I haven't gone in and fixed it. The profile picture on YouTube used to be my picture over here as well, but I had a falling out with the person who made it for me, and I don't feel right using it anymore. You can also follow me on Twitter at @nitsudge_nobel. And you can find me here on Twitch at @nitsudge_nobel. One thing you might be looking forward to later in the week is I will be sitting down with my dad, and we will be discussing Metroid as a series. So for me, Metroid Dread was my first Metroid, and for him, it's the original Metroid all the way back on the NES. Technically, Metroid Dread isn't my first Metroid because I have played the Super Metroid, and I never beat it, though. I also played the original a little bit. I never beat it until recently, stuff like that. So, I have also played through the entire Prime trilogy. Ah, okay. Well, I at least want to get through the puzzle and get to the checkpoint. But, yeah, if any of you have questions about Metroid for someone who grew up with it back in the 1980s and 90s, then, yeah, he's never played Dread, so, for him, he'll be sort of going off of my experience with it. He's not a huge fan of modern game design, and a few of the problems he has with it, I also have with it. He played Metroid Dread till he got to the Emmy Zone. The first one? Well, when I say the first one, I mean like the first real one, not the little dud Emmy that teaches you how they work. but part of what he doesn't like about modern game design is all the cutscenes, and Metroid Dread does have cutscenes. And it has a decent amount of them at the front of the game, and sort of front loads that, and that's one thing that really annoys him quite a bit. So he didn't get past the first enemy. He's just like, nah, screw this. I'm not gonna keep going with it. It's more meant to be a discussion of what the original Metroid was like growing up with it in growing up with it back in the 80s rather than a compare and contrast. But if you guys have any questions that would be good for that, you can drop them in the chat now, or when that happens sometime this week. It'll probably be in the evening. Or you can drop them on some of my streams, and I won't take all the questions. I've already got my own set of questions for him, so but if there's any really good questions, I will throw them in. But if I don't pick your question, it's also entirely possible that it's because we're low on time, because I want to give him the space to fully answer the questions, and a lot of the questions I've asked him are a lot more about how it felt to play them back in the 80s, and so they might have a bit of a longer answer, and so if things are running like hour and a half then time frame, then we're gonna probably wrap it up after those. One thing I'd quite like to do, actually, is get a Wii U set up, so I can play some of my old classic Wii games on stream as well. Whole bunch of things that gotta get done first, though. I've got to get the new TV, gotta get a Steam Deck, gotta get a new computer, or rather get the old one. Not the 17-year-old Mac, the 5-year-old one from my parents' place. Stuff like that. So, once I get that done, that'll help. Yeah, I think it really depends on how heavy the cutscenes are. Alright, so... You'll offer hints if that's needed. Alright. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, I wonder... Yeah, I can get cutscenes taking you out of the gameplay. Um, for example, in Breath of the Wild, I do just skip every cutscene. Part of that is that I've already beaten the game, and so for me right now, I'm literally only going back and replaying it for the sake of, well, pretty much just for the sake of playing it again. So that way I have it all fresh in my mind for Breath of the Wild 2 Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a hell of a lot more sense than what I was doing. Yeah, there's the thing is cutscenes, if you're playing a game for the first time and the story's all new and cool, then cutscenes can help. But if you're trying to replay a game, cutscenes are like, oh my god, get the hell out of the way. I find text is a lot like that as well. Like if you're playing an RPG that has a lot of like exposition heavy dialogue, but you've already beaten the game once before, it's like, yeah, I know all this stuff, old man. I don't need you to tell me again. One thing I would say is it might be worth having the checkpoint at the the puzzle as opposed to after the puzzle. Shit. Having it before the puzzle essentially acts as a sort of like, you know, you're cracking the safe trying to get through the boss's lair. Sort of helps make this all feel a little bit more organic. Shit, I need to actually stay in there. And this goes up. That's fair enough. I honestly wish you could have multiple checkpoints in a Mario Maker level. As someone who's built levels before, there have been times where it's like, I just wish I could put 2. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing in the puzzle or not. Oh, so I'm supposed to throw it up here then. Right, well let me reset the room. A little bit. Not completely. Okay. Made it to this checkpoint. Alright, I think I can take this on. This isn't as bullcrap as the last boss fight that I tried doing. Okay, I might be a little bit stupid then. You have to hit 3 P switches. Okay, I can do that. That's not hard. I was trying to see if there was some way I had to outsmart it, but if it's just hitting 3 P switches, then I think I can handle doing that. This doesn't seem that hard. Retro. I'm not sure. I might have. I don't know. No, see, Iggy's right there. Ready to be an absolute pain in the arse. That's fair, but I think the thing that got me that time was, you know, it blowing up, which I didn't know they could do. Now I know they blow up. Yeah, I think I'm about to say something a little bit blasphemous, but, Super Mario World is actually my least favorite of the 2D Mario games. So I know that's probably some form of heresy to say, but it is honestly my least favorite of the 2D Mario games. Mostly because of the cryptic, oh, sometimes you have to find some hidden method to actually progress, and it's like, that's fine if you want to hide secrets, but don't hide critical parts of gameplay progression. Like, it's one thing if you want to hide a secret and make it be like, oh, look, you gotta, you know, find this little hidden item which requires you having this power-up as, like, a little kind of, like, funny little Easter egg. But, having it be, like, a core part of gameplay progression, like, you have to know exactly how to use the Super Cape in order to get past this part of the game. And it's like, okay, explain how to work the Super Cape. Okay, well, you gotta do this, 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 and this to do this. Okay. But sometimes if you do this, 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 and then this, it acts this way. And it's like, those look like me doing the exact same thing. So, in my personal opinion, hidden spots should be best saved for Easter eggs and, like, little bonus items. Or shortcuts for speedrunners, rather than being an essential and integral part of gameplay progression. I've heard people say, oh, but it's so cool, it's got all these little side worlds you can, like, side areas you can go to, and it's like, yeah, but it doesn't clearly mark them as off the beaten path. Maybe I just want to play a Mario game and be done the Mario game. I think I was a little bit cocky heading into this. About, oh, this will be easy. Alright, I think this is going to be my last attempt at it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. It is actually a really well-built level. One thing I would say is that you might be better off, if you want to have something like that, is have the player have to actually fight each of the enemies in order to progress forward, as opposed to putting them in a cordoned off area. Even if you have to fight them in, like, waves, like fighting, say, two Hammer Brothers and, like, a heavy hammer bro. I'm not sure what the heavy ones are called, but I'm just gonna call it heavy hammer bro. And then in the next stage, have it be like, say, Lemmy and two of the ones that throw bombs or shoot the missiles. And then have a third stage where it's a heavy hammer bro or a little hammer bro and Lemmy and one of the bomb throwy guys. I think having a three-tiered system like that, where you had to use P-switches to drop down the next set, or even having to hit like the red and blue switches to drop down the next set. Something like that might make it, it would still leave it as challenging, but maybe make it a little bit more manageable. But anyway, I think that was a really well-designed level. So I'm gonna download that to give it another go later on. But that was a really well-built level, I thought. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and everyone who submitted levels, thank you as well for submitting them. I hope I gave them a fair shake. You can find us on YouTube at Nitsuj Nobel. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can find more live streams like this over at Twitch at Nitsuj Nobel. And if you'd like, you can follow us on Twitter for updates about when we're going live and for things like schedule posting on Twitter at Nitsuj_Nobel. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day.